My mother caught me having sex. Me and my boyfriend were caught having sex in the living room by my mom. I still live at home, thought we had the house to ourselves. I didn't hear my mom come in. I was on top writing him. I'm dying of embarrassment. She just left the room so fast, and of course we stopped as soon as we noticed she saw us. She hasn't looked at me in the eyes since that day, 3 days ago. Now to make things worse, my BF said he now has fantasies about people walking in on us. Particularly his best friend from high school, a girl. They were never a thing, but they made out a few times. I do not know if I am open to this idea. Has anyone tried having a third person observe them and actually enjoy it? I was supposed to get married today, but my cousin sabotaged my wedding and my fiancé called it off. I can't really blame him for calling it off, because it was for financial reasons. But I feel like I can't talk to him about it because I'll start saying things that I regret. I was set to get married today. It was great, I had everything planned out perfectly. My venue was on the pricey side, but both my mother and aunt said they would help pay for it to make my wedding perfect. I sent invites months ahead to make sure everyone had time to plan stuff if they needed to travel, and the drama started when I didn't invite my cousin. I grew up with her because our mothers are close and she is very mentally ill and would always have meltdowns and stuff. Around last year, she had a breakdown that everyone seems to ignore now. I'm pretty sure she has BPD, and anyone who knows someone with that will tell you how unstable and unpredictable those people are. So I decided that I didn't want a severely mentally ill woman at my wedding to risk ruining it, and also we weren't that close to begin with and hadn't seen each other for years. I thought everyone would understand that, and it's not like she and I were very close to begin with. It caused a lot of drama and family fighting. My aunt said that if I didn't invite her daughter, then she wasn't going to contribute money, and my female cousin's brothers also said that they weren't coming. Then my mom got angry and said that she wasn't going to contribute money if I was going to discriminate against my female cousin. And then other relatives heard that I hadn't invited her because of her mental illness. I didn't even tell anyone it was because of that, just that we weren't close. But I guess she was telling them that I was being bigoted against her because of her illness. I settled things with my mom, who agreed to pay, and I even offered my cousin an invite and apologized for excluding her when I initially sent out the invites. But she brushed me off and said she didn't want to go to my wedding. But my aunt never accepted the apology and still refused to pay. I thought that that was fine because my fiancé could make up the difference and asked my dad if he was willing to contribute more. He divorced my mom when I was a kid and we're not super close anymore because of it, but he still offered some money. But neither of them were able to pitch in anymore, and my savings also aren't enough unless I wanted to completely wipe them out or take out a loan, and I don't think that's a very good financial choice. I want the perfect wedding, but I don't want to go into debt for it. I finally decided to fold and look for another venue, but all of the ones I wanted were booked for the rest of the year. Last month, my fiancé told me that we should postpone the wedding for a year so that we find the perfect venue that we can afford. I had to call all my friends and the family members who still wanted to go and basically tell them I was too poor to get married this year. It was humiliating. All of this is because of my cousin, who got pissy that I didn't want her at my wedding, and she doesn't even want to go to the wedding anyway, and did her best to turn my family against me.
Caught husband of 15 years sending messages. I, 40F, have been married 15 years to my 50-year husband. We have not been getting along well the last few years and split up for a couple months a year and a half ago. We went to marriage counseling and I decided to stick it out even though I'm not very happy. He begged me to stay. Well, yesterday I find out that he's been messaging a woman online sexually and even sent her a video of his, you know what? He has even made plans to meet up with her for sex and admitted to having sex dreams about her. I am the breadwinner, so it's not like he even pays most of the bills. I want to leave him, but what if he won't leave the house? The house is just in my name. He has threatened to hit me up with alimony before. Am I wrong for wanting to split? I haven't confronted him yet, by the way. I want to cross my T's and dot my I's first.